What's up, guys? How you doing? Cowboy Crunk coming to you live from Kabul, Afghanistan. Well, the show's not live, but I'm alive. The season is alive. The Cowboys are still alive. We're in first place again. The last time we played Washington, it was basically for first place. Then it was very early in the season, but that was an opportunity for us to be in first place as well. So we got the game locked. We played well. There is some things. Always looking to improve, guys. Don't hate on me because you think I'm a complainer. Amiri Cooper, amazing dude. Played great. He broke a couple tackles and took those balls. Took two balls to the house. Really amazing game for him. On the rushing side, Dak had 258 yards passing on the passing side. Anyways. Rushing 146 yards total. I'm talking about for a combined total of, let's see, we're doing 841. We're looking at a little over 400 yards total, about 420 in the 420 range there. Just adding it up real quick. We had time of possession 33 and a half minutes to 26 and a half minutes. Third down, we converted 42.86%. That's not great. It's okay. We still have some problems on third down. The big thing, guys, we got 3 interceptions. DeMarcus Lawrence had an interception, Anthony Brown had an interception, and Xavier Woods had an interception. So 3 interceptions on the day. Looking good, guys. I do want to see how we held them on the run. They had 80 yards. So not bad, guys. We much better than last time. As we expected, we were, like I said, we're a different team now than we were when we played them in Week 7. On the coaching side, I still was not extremely happy with that fourth down call, going for it on fourth and 1 in that position. I was okay with. I just was not happy with the play call. Again, that's not a clock management. That's a coaching situational call that I did not like. As far as time management, it would have been excellent time management if we made it. I just didn't like the call running the ball directly into Allen and Payne, which that's the meat and the heart of their defense. It's not like we that's a slap in the face. If you're going to take the ball on a 4th and 1 and run it right into their 2 best defensive players, that doesn't make sense to me. They should have went off to the left side, went off to the right side, done a play action, and had Dak roll out. Maybe do it on his own or a read option. One of those two plays to the left or to the right. But you don't run the ball on the Washington Redskins up the middle. That didn't really work too well all night. Dak had some decent runs, but most of those runs that he had up the middle were on first and second down, where you don't know if he's going to run up the middle or there's options. But on that particular play, they knew the Cowboys were going to try and run it right down the middle, which was stupid to me, to run it in directly into the mouth and the heart and the fire. That's the fire of their defense, those 2 defensive tackles. And that's why we didn't run well last game, is because we didn't have Amiri Cooper, and they knew we were going to run up the middle team, and we continued to try to do it, and it didn't work. And that's why we lost the last game, in conjunction with the horrible time management at the end of the game, and then the snap infraction. So I want to move forward. Amiri Cooper, great game. Still, Dak Prescott, even with 258 yards, did not throw the ball down the field. Now, a good portion of these yards that Amiri Cooper had almost 200 yards receiving. Let me see if I got to switch over to the Cowboys stats here. Cowboys stats. Dak Prescott, 289 yards passing on 22. Why did it say 258 up there? Okay, that must not have been 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Still, Dak is doing well handling the ball, and not. I think the one thing they focus on Dak Prescott is don't throw an interception. Don't throw an interception, and I think that's why we don't throw the ball down the field very much. Ezekiel Elliott had 26 carries for 121 yards, 1 touchdown. His longest carry was 16 yards. So he didn't break anything big, but he still did average right at 5 yards a carry. Dak Prescott had 6 carries for 18 yards. Excellent. That's what we need. We need him to get a couple carries in there, even if he doesn't, get an excessive amount of yards. It keeps the read options and the read pass options, viable. It keeps them. It keeps the defense honest. They're going to trust that Dak may run it every once in a while. Amari Cooper, he had 8 receptions for 182 yards, 2 touchdowns. Oh, his long one was 90. That was a 90-yard reception. And that was only thrown, it was about a 10-yard pass. That's what threw me off. He had the 40-yard touchdown and a 90-yard touchdown. Both of those, the 40-yard touchdown was about on a 5-yard pass. So, if we got a guy like that can break tackles, T.O., Terrence Owens was known for that. Michael Irvin has been known for that. Des Bryant was known for being strong and breaking tackles. Another place we're still short on, I think, is tight end. 2 receptions for 25 yards. I'm not going to get into that right now, but that's where we stand on that. It was a big win. It put us in first place. I don't want to completely talk about negative things. Another positive thing: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 receivers. Dalton Schultz had a catch, for -1. Good job, Dalton Schultz. Appreciate the participation. Still don't see Rico Gather's name on here, which pisses me off. But other than that, we did a good job. Let me switch over. I'll give you Colt McCoy's stats. He did have 3 interceptions. A couple of those, 2 of them were, one of them was a bad throw. One of them was a batted ball by DeMarcus Lawrence. He batted it up, caught it himself. And the other one was a good throw. Chidobe Awuzie, a pretty good throw. Chidobe Awuzie just happened to get his hand on it and tip it up. And Xavier Woods came in and scooped it up and took it, got the interception. I really thought DeMarcus Lawrence might take his interception to the house. It looked like he had it, but he kind of he bobbled the ball a little bit, which kind of slowed his progression down, catching it, and then still a really, really good play. We got killed on the tight ends. The tight ends collectively had 8 catches for 150 yards. So that's what I was mentioning before the games. I was concerned. We used to not have this issue when Byron Jones was covering our tight ends. So in the draft, I would say that's something we need to address. We need to get another large corner that has the speed and the athleticism. Doesn't have to be an amazing tackler or anything like that. A cover guy that can cover these tight ends and keep them from getting the receptions. Usually the tight ends aren't too difficult to tackle because if you're covering the guy, you're usually there to make the tackle. You don't get run over or and if you're quick enough, usually you can grab your safeties are the guys that you want really, really solid tacklers. So, but if you can find a safety, a slot corner to cover these tight ends, that's something we need to address. I knew this was coming. I'm just glad it didn't kill us completely. Also, Dotson, they had a lot of receiving yards, but hey, we came out with a win, guys. That's the main thing. Still, I think our offense has an opportunity to improve with a little use of Rico Gathers. They've got to give him an opportunity. I'm going to continue to say it. I really think we'll probably see him on another team. He's going to request a trade, or in the off season he's going to request. He's going to look for options in the free agent market. So we'll see. Other than that, Dak Prescott played pretty good. I don't recall any really negative plays. So happy with the win. Looks like we're in first place. We got the big thing. We got New Orleans next week. Don't know what's going to happen there. If we can pull out a victory, that'd be nice. Washington has, I don't recall who they have next week, but we gotta still hope Washington, and the Eagles aren't out of it either. They're down, but they're not out. They've got to probably run the table and hope that us as well as Washington has some losses. So just wanted to get this video posted, guys. It is 6 a.m. here in the morning. I wanted to say thank you guys for joining in on the Cowboy Crunk 2.0 show, because we really had a good time over there. It was outstanding. It was awesome. We had a lot of fun. We cheered. Yes, my friends. We had a lot of lot of hot boy sightings. Hot boys. Van Der Esch was there lighting it up. We had the carrot clapping. You know, we had and at the end of the game, baby, it was nothing but this. Washington was crying. We're in first place, and that's all it is. Nothing but broken hearts. Nothing but broken hearts over there in Washington. So, but anyways, guys, I want to say thank you for liking, subscribing to the channel. I always say that at the end. I don't know why I don't say it at the beginning. But over on the other channels where I do the live streams, we have a blast over there. We're clowning and joking and cracking jokes the whole time, playing little audio clips and stuff like that for the ginger bitch, for the carrot. Ginger bitch. Yeah, that's what I was saying on that 4th and 1. I wasn't upset about the 4th and 1 call. What I was upset about is he didn't challenge that spot on the catch. The spot on the catch prior to the 4th and 1, I think we had the first down. That official, the female official that spotted the ball, definitely spotted the ball wrong. She spotted it back about a half yard. We were a lot closer to the first down. So that spot was really important, because I think with that run Ezekiel had, he would have gotten the first down if the spot would have been done right. So they should have challenged the spot. At the time, we had 2 timeouts that we really didn't need. It was only 3 minutes left in the game. Throw a challenge flag. I mean, we hadn't used one yet, so why not? I don't know. Maybe the flag is red. It matches his hair, so he don't want to get rid of his red flag. I don't know, guys. But anyways, that really pissed me off. Really the biggest coaching problem I saw in the game. And then we went dry again on the play calling a little bit. But not to be negative, guys, we won, but we can't have those kind of things and go into the playoffs. Those things got to get addressed. We've got to be solid. We're 6-5 now. Going into the playoffs, even at 10-6 or 11-5, if we get to the playoffs at 11-5 and we're hot, we still gotta play it right, because there's some tough teams out there that if we're playing that way, we just won't beat those teams. So, and we're going to challenge one of those teams next week, so we'll see. But I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much for joining in, and we'll see you on the next video. Oh, I missed it.
Bye, have a great time.
Bye, have a great time.